Greetings, true believers. You're listening to Zero to Zero, a Who Wants to Be a Superhero podcast, I guess. I'm Sam, aka Big Bouncy Boy.
Oh.
And I'm Val Flakecub, aka Stuperman. I just kind of stare in a trance.
I'm Curran, aka Gigalithic, aka the Martian Man Helper.
Now, do you help Martian men, or are you a Martian man who helps?
I don't know.
Are you a Martian who helps men?
Well,
I mean, I'm probably a Martian who helps men, and I'm a Martian man who helps Martian men, but also non-Martian men, I think.
okay.
But not women.
You know, we've only got only got about 14 episodes of this podcast
to figure it out. So yeah.
So yeah, the clock is ticking on developing your backstory.
And the thing is that every time I watch this show, I get stupider. So it's gonna be a real uphill battle.
It's gonna be harder.
Yeah, that's actually I watched this show when it was originally airing all those years ago, which is why I'm so stupid now.
Oh.
Man, if you all knew me before, different times.
You're like
Yeah.
baby genius.
Yes, I was like baby Jesus.
Baby
Genius,
Jesus
not
genius.
But you are like baby Jesus in that you're Jewish.
That's true.
True. Nobody talks about the bris in the barn, but
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I just want to say Curran is confirmed as being an MMGTOW.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a MGTOW.
Tao.
Martian MGTOW. That's fucking good.
So, this is a show, for anyone who doesn't know, it was a reality show on Sci-Fi, back when it was SCIFI and not
the good old
SYFY.
days.
And
Oh,
boy, was
man.
it a real show.
Oh,
It was a real ED show.
I have not seen any show that makes me more aware of how real it is as this show.
It's a little too real, if you ask me.
I'm constantly thinking about the real nature of this show and how verisimilar it is.
Yeah.
I have watched the first season, and I do know everything that happens. Not everything that happens. I know who wins both seasons. I don't remember if I've seen the second season. There's little bits of it that feel familiar to my brain, but if I did watch it, it didn't resonate with me as powerfully as the first season. So that bodes pretty well for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's also
season one,
a
what a
UK
treat.
season of this show.
Oh, God.
What?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, thank God, more episodes.
Yeah, I think. I mean, if we're able to get our hands on it.
Who wants to be a superhero together forever?
It's so weird because it's like, superheroes are such an American thing, right?
Yeah.
That it like, there's a whole book about that.
Oh my God.
Yeah? Yeah?
What? A junior version of the show was broadcast on BBC Two in the UK. Who wants to be a superhero, babies? Are you fucking kidding me?
Is that what it's called?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We need to make it through. Like, this gives me so much impetus.
Is the British version
Holy
called,
shit.
like, Oi, you want to be a
Oi,
millionaire?
mate.
Who wants to be a superhero, in it?
Go.
Did I say millionaire?
I had no idea this existed. Holy fuck.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was just kind of trying to, as cursory glance at the Wikipedia page as possible, to know as little about the show as I could.
Yeah, no spoilies.
I knew that they had talked about doing a junior version. I didn't know that it happened in the UK. Well, fuck. I don't know if that's watchable anywhere. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll tell you what. The original isn't. Hey!
Well, it's immensely watchable. I watched it for 3 hours and it's 40 minutes long. Let's get into a little of description of this show. It is a reality show where 12 heroes will be heroified and deified, and the winner, they go through various bullshit challenges that don't make any sense and have nothing to do with being a superhero.
It sucks shit.
And then the winner gets to be in a comic written by Stan Lee himself, who is the sort of host and allegedly judge, but I question whether he's really making any of these decisions. And also gets to appear in a sci-fi original movie. And I can just tell you right now, not to spoil it, but boy, is the prize no good.
Wait, right.
But
Did they
sci-fi
actually
movies
appear?
are notoriously high quality.
Yeah, did they actually appear in a sci-fi original movie?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not going to spoil anything about the circumstances of it, but I can tell you from what I've read that their appearance is less than 2 minutes long.
Oh.
They are basically not in it. It's not a movie about them.
Oh my God.
They just get a bit part in, like, F-tier Sharknado.
No!
And we're gonna have to watch it anyway, which is the worst part.
Yeah.
I haven't quite decided that. I do want to get my hands on a copy of the comic. Also, yeah, let's just get this out of the way. It's not like you become the star of a comic book series.
No.
You get one comic.
Yeah.
You
that
get one
your
comic
family and
that
friends
nobody
can buy.
reads. Nobody wants, nobody cares, nobody knows it exists.
I
And
mean,
so,
maybe
like-
if it was good, it would, like, get picked up, or people would be interested in it.
Yeah.
I've looked at a little bit of the Winners comic. You can really tell that Stan Lee was like, we're only doing one of these. It's
Yeah.
not good. It sucks.
It's yeah, you can already kind
Hence
of
the name
tell
of the podcast.
that, like, I'm not to introduce bad faith into this conversation already, but you can tell that, like, the kind of person who would apply to do this is not like any human, but instead actors willing to work on spec.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think you'll find we have a variety of types of people on this,
Yeah. It's
just
on
true,
this
they're
particular
all-
show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I truly think that these were, like, all people, like, the people that auditioned were people that had created characters that were like, fuck yeah. Like, I would imagine a lot of them weren't created before this competition was announced,
Mm-hmm.
but
There is one person in particular who I literally cannot for the life of me figure out why the fuck they're here.
is
But
it
we'll
Fat
get
Mama?
there shortly.
Yeah.
So, the intro, for some reason, I don't know if this was just what they decided to include in the YouTube video that we watched. I mean, we watched it legally and paid for it.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
There's like a 4-minute intro of just like explaining the premise of the show. It's very long.
It's a
Yeah, and, like,
pre-cap.
So I have something to say about the last shot of this intro, but I can wait and if any of you have something to say about something earlier in it.
I skipped it.
Yeah,
Honestly,
well-
it was very... I couldn't...
I mean, we get a little bit of the stuff that's in it later, but throughout the intro we're seeing clips of the audition, you know, like it's an American Idol. We're just seeing everyone in line in a big fucking warehouse or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're showing little quick shots of the heroes who didn't make it in the end, including guy dressed like sparkly gold Zorro with an H on his mask balancing a scimitar on his head like moose antlers.
I did like that.
There's the Joker, but wearing a fez and playing an accordion.
Mm-hmm.
And my absolute favorite, that it is a fucking travesty that this guy didn't get through, is Big Bouncy Boy.
Big Bouncy Ball Man, yeah.
The man who is just wearing one of those, like, full body, like, balloon suits. So he's just a head and a big pink balloon.
And
he's just hopping around.
I believe
And-
his head is shaved and painted pink.
Yes.
It's not painted pink, but he does have a shaved
It
head.
just
I
is
think-
pink.
The Joker Man in a fez was the thumbnail for this legally acquired and viewed version of it,
It
which
should be the thumbnail for every video.
it's true. I should open up YouTube and just a wall.
Should be on the
of
DVD cover of fucking Suicide Squad.
it.
It should be on every YouTube video, and then it's just either a thumbs up or thumbs down whether or not he appears in said video, so I know which ones to
the-
It
skip.
should be taught in every film class.
Yes.
The last shot of this, and I have to talk about it, is a group of people just standing in front of a monitor in
And
front
swearing
of the,
fealty to Stan Lee.
in front of a Hard Rock Cafe.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I believe a great deal of this, I'm pretty sure, was filmed at, like, Universal City Walk.
Oh my god.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does.
So, Val, if you skipped over the intro, then you might not know, we get a little bit of a sampler platter of some of the challenges we'll be seeing.
yeah, I didn't want to spoil it
including-
for myself.
There was, well, I wanna get our listeners hyped up and excited.
Oh,
so
hell
you
yeah.
can put your fingers in your ears and not listen if you wish. But
No.
we see a little girl who's crying, and they have to help her find her mom.
Mm-hmm.
We see them having to walk on an inclined balance beam while blindfolded.
Okay.
We see them, quote unquote, rehabilitating convicted felons.
That
Oh,
made
right.
me fucking, like, my head was in my hands.
It's just like a bunch of dudes in orange jumpsuits, and they're like, hey man, let's hug it out. And he's like, get the fuck away from me, bro. Like, what the fuck is that?
Like, what a nightmare.
Lastly, my personal favorite is it's like an old lady's like, can you help me get into my house? The back door's open, but I locked myself out. You just have to hop the fence and watch out for my dogs. Cut to them wearing the big puffy suits, jumping over the fence, and immediately being attacked by dogs.
Yeah, just two Rottweilers just going ham.
So that's all very good. Mm-hmm. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
During the title sequence, we get a preview of which of the contestants made it. And
the intro sequence it's kind of shitty, but I also kind of like it.
Yeah, there's something about it, and there's one thing I particularly liked, and so with these, with each of them, there's like a little like catchphrase or something.
Yeah, I actually was writing all of those down, and then I deleted them because they were so bad.
They're really bad, but there's one that I feel like definitely applies, and it's Creature's slogan, which is "Feel the pain." And boy, howdy, I definitely was.
Every time Creature's on screen, I'm feeling that pain.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Creature.
All
a fun
of the
preview about how I feel about these characters.
Yeah, so basically the intro, it's like a big, like, shitty CGI robot rampaging through the city, and then it shows each contestant, like, in their street clothes, then, like, looking up at it, and then they dramatically change into their costumes and, like, strike a pose, and it, like, goes into, like, sort of comic book cover aesthetic mode. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they each get a little catchphrase, and it's like, Tobias, aka Levity, air-powered heroics. But then they all, like, almost all of them just are like, big hero mode. What a scary hero. What a cool hero. What a great hero. So I was like, fuck this. I'm not writing this down anymore.
I also just have to say the 2000s fashion is so horrendous. Like, the young guy's wearing, like, cargo shorts, whatever. But, like...
Hell yeah, he is.
How low the women's shorts and pants are on their waist is just painful to me.
It's incredible.
Because I'm just like, how is that still on you? Like, Creature wears a skirt that's like 4 inches long.
Yeah.
Creature's skirt is giving me some troubles.
Yeah, like, Nintendo wasn't able to remove the vagina bones from this one.
I'm honestly kind of surprised they let her wear that on the show.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that I'm surprised that people are allowed to wear on this show.
Yeah, well. So now we're through the intro. We go to the audition process, kind of backing it up, you know. It's each person... It's Stan Lee on a TV screen in, like, a massive empty warehouse, different from the warehouse that everyone's, like, waiting in. Get ready
for a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously. So each person, like, walks into the room, and they stand on a big red X under a spotlight, so they're just, like, standing in a fucking black void. We get a couple intros here of the heroes introducing themselves, like, slime ball, baby.
Yeah.
And then we get the guy who is dressed like a funny homeless man, and he goes, Insane Man!
And, you know...
What a shock that he didn't get through.
Yeah, Insane Man.
What a rich character.
Yeah. You know what?
I think the point of that character is that he's not rich.
Oh. Well, I mean, I guess it was kind of... They probably didn't want to let him through because Marvel already has Deadpool. We also missed out on Ice Bitch.
Ice Bitch!
Which was just like...
Whose slogan is...
She was like a middle-aged woman wearing like...
Feel the ice, motherfucker.
Like dominatrix gear. I love Ice Bitch, and I'm so sad that she didn't make it, but I understand why.
Yeah, her catchphrase, freeze, motherfucker.
Yeah!
Which...
I think she did get a small part in Frozen 2, though, so that's...
Yeah.
But it's like, where can you go from there? There's nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
We meet Fat Mama, who will be getting through. Her catchphrase is Fat Mama, I'm here to save the day. Fat Mama, I'll take your food away.
It's a song.
I'll save my commentary on Fat Mama for when we get our proper introductions.
We also see Balloon Boy again, and he says my favorite moment of the entire thing is when we get to hear him, and he's like, I can bounce right over there, take you out.
I can bounce right over there right now and just take you out.
It's real
good. He's starting to jump.
Why didn't he get through? Fuck off, Stan.
Because he wouldn't fit in the car.
Man.
Yeah, Viva la mullet.
Viva la mullet.
I have a quote here from a guy who says,
I was bored with my hairy ass, and my powers went completely unknown until I got in this outfit.
Yeah.
Which is maybe one of the best.
It's a boy, and he's got a huge hairy ass.
It's unfair because, you know, all the rest of them are pretend superheroes. Mm-hmm. So he couldn't get through because his superpower he really has.
Right, he was born with a hairy ass. Yeah. We see Gold Zorro again. Mm-hmm. He explains that his power is that... Well, he doesn't say what his power is, but he says that if he doesn't eat hummus every day, he loses his powers forever.
Yes. Like Samson.
Right, like Sam, me.
Yeah.
There is one lady who just straight up gets her titties out for distraction purposes, she says. Mm-hmm. That's a pretty transparent, like, I want to be on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, same with all these people, so, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's like... I've seen The Bachelorette recently, and even that is not so transparently fake as this is.
I've been listening to a lot of Kid Nation, and I would say that is somehow less scripted than this. I gotta say though, I can't really relate to any of these people because they're all like getting their little talking heads at the camera where they're like, "Oh, my lifelong fantasy has always been to be a superhero," and I'm just watching this and I'm like, if I have a fucking fantasy in life, it's to get to be Stan Lee in this position and just get to see all of these people explain their characters to me.
Yeah,
like fucking. Release the entirety of the audition tapes as a DVD extra. I need to know everything about Bouncing Boy.
Yeah, I want like 10 hours of this.
Bouncing Boy 10 hours remix.
Of course, we move on to our last contestant who sadly, I'm saluting right now. And it's because he sadly didn't make it. But he is a troop.
I forgot about this guy.
He seems to be almost entirely a troop. He just says "oorah."
Oh,
yeah, I'm not
God.
sure. It looked like he forgot to put on a costume and be a character. It looked like he just came in. And he was like, "Hi, this is me.
Yeah.
What do you think?"
Yeah.
"Oorah." And Stan loves it.
Stan is like, the words you're saying, I don't know what they mean.
Yeah, he gets one of his big classic Stan Lee laugh lines is, "What is oorah?" Ha ha.
Because when you are 80, that's not enough life to have lived to know what oorah is.
Yeah. God, how old? Let's see. How old was Stan Lee? What? No, I know he's dead. So this show is 2006. He would have been 84.
Wow.
84.
Damn, he was old.
Yeah, most people don't learn what oorah means till you're 85.
Yeah, I'm glad he finally got to see breasts for the first time.
I mean, I wish they would have told us what it meant because I still don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got 14 episodes. We'll find out.
Yeah.
It means oorah.
So we cut to some voiceover of Stan Lee saying that he hired a secret transport for his 12 chosen superheroes, and it's a fucking limousine with the license plate superhero.
Yes.
Welcome to this running joke.
Yeah. The editing on this is a problem for me personally, because this is not like an innovative idea of like, what if we do a show, but what if we make like a motion animated whatever look like a comic book? Mm-hmm. Like, I would say the way to do that is you show the limousine and then you like make it go like cartoon style and then you pan it up so it's in like a panel in the corner and then you have more shots of like comic book panel style. What they're doing is they're just showing like 5 different shots of the limo at different angles with like a white border like a comic book panel just like overlaid on top of each other like a pile of postcards.
Yeah, it literally just looks like that episode of The Blacklist that they aired because they couldn't film because of the coronavirus,
God.
They just did CGI like recreations of all the scenes.
It's like they know what a comic book is, but not really what it looks like, and they couldn't be bothered to look at one.
I mean, that's very 2000s.
Mm-hmm. So now we meet the heroes. Mm-hmm. Everyone gets out of the limo. They do a little pose, and it goes like comic book art style. Mm-hmm. So here's who we have, and I've got a few notes on each one, and let me know if you have anything else to add. Mm-hmm. We have Tobias Trost, a 32-year-old toy maker, aka Levity, who says that he wants to be a role model as a gay superhero.
Yep.
Yeah, he seems nice.
He seems nice.
Yeah.
We have Jonathan Finestone, a 27-year-old business owner, aka Rodiart.
That is spelled Rotiart.
Now why is the spelling important? I wonder.
Don't know. Just something I noticed.
I did, honestly,
wearing...
when I saw this guy, I was like, that's a bad name. What the fuck does that even mean?
So,
Let me describe Rodiart. Mm-hmm. I don't have a lot of notes about, like, what the costumes look like, but Rodiart I will describe. He's wearing, like... He looks like a Call of Duty Modern Warfare LARPer. Mm-hmm. He's wearing, like, full body, like, baggy gray camo bullshit with, like, a plastic helmet. Mm-hmm. He's got a giant white sticker with Rodiart written across his chest. Like, you know how superheroes always wear a huge name tag?
Yeah.
And then on his stomach, he has, like, a weird... It just looks like he glued a bunch of garbage to his stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's got
it's
some
bad.
big square piece of tech on him. He kind of looks like... Well, no, he doesn't. When he first came out, though, I was like, oh, good, like, because not all of the superheroes are just, like, square-jawed, you know, tall, athletic guys.
And I imagine you were really, really happy with Rodiart on the show.
Yeah, so I was glad to see him there.
So he's like, oh, I'm a big fan of Stan Lee, so I'm just gonna keep my eyes and ears open and see what happens. I don't know what that means.
He has so much fucking presence. It's like he just lights up the room when he walks in.
He walks in. Oh, by the way, the limo drops them off at like a fucking mansion that they apparently rented for approximately 15 minutes.
This is this is like total 2000s reality TV, though, is like they're having like really boring conversations with each other when they come into the mansion, but they're like filming it at an angle and like zooming in and like cutting to make it seem like it's interesting. And
it's very luxurious and glamorous.
Yeah, it does.
So Rodiart walks in and he goes up to Levity and he's like, "Oh, so you make toys? What do you make action figures? Oh, custom action figures?" He's like being very probing and weird, and that's great.
Yeah.
Next we get Tanya Kay, a 25-year-old auto mechanic, aka Creature. She steps out of the limo with her white girl dreads and her steampunk goggles, and she says, and I quote, I'm a raw foodist, and I drive a waste vegetable oil car, and this is my opportunity to show lots of people options for lifestyle choices that maybe they hadn't previously known about."
Now, I'm going to try to get... Yeah, I'm going to try to get in early on this one, because I know it's going to be popular. I fucking hate Creature.
I hate Creature.
She's on there to be on TV.
I have not had such antipathy towards anything as much as I do towards Creature. It's I feel miserable when I see her and hear her talk.
Would it surprise you to know that I looked up Tanya Kay, and she also is a burlesque dancer?
That is the least surprising thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm. She makes me uncomfortable. I don't like that she's on the screen.
I don't know why she's here. Like, I want to show people options for different lifestyle. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Her outfit
How many people do you think are going to watch this show?
Like, her outfit's not a superhero costume. It's something I would see someone wearing when I took the bus.
She's wearing... She's wearing just, like, a really short, like, crop top and the smallest skirt, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and the steampunk goggles.
And she's
probably wearing fingerless gloves. I'd be surprised if she wasn't wearing fingerless gloves.
Yep.
The skirt is pink digital camo as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was black.
No, it's pink.
It is pink.
Maybe I'm thinking of...
I'm scrolling
I'm
through
thinking
right
of
now.
another one who is coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
We next meet Chris Waters, a 38-year-old DJ, aka Major Victory. He's just kind of like the stereotypical, like, big guy wearing tights with the Superman underwear and a big letter on his chest. It's a big V for victory.
Yes.
He's just kind of a meathead man.
Yeah, he's really nondescript, but I do also hate him.
I can't decide what I think of him.
I thought he was pretty innocuous until we get to the challenge, I guess I'll have more to say.
Well, something happens there.
Wasn't his reason
he explains
that he wants to be on this show so his like kids will respect him?
That's a different one.
He explains that he used to work as an exotic dancer, which took a toll on his relationship with his daughter because he was never there. So he wants this to be an opportunity to reconnect with her, which doesn't really seem like the most logical way of getting closer to your daughter, to go on a reality show in a different state.
Right.
Yeah.
For some weeks.
Yeah.
But,
She's
you know,
not
he
on
doesn't
the
seem
show.
very-
Sure about that one.
Like, he doesn't seem to make good faith effort in many things, so...
He also got by far the biggest treatment when he did his pose and like fade into comic book art style of like, man, they really gave you some abs that you just don't have.
Yeah, the show likes Major Victory.
Oh yeah, they
And-
drew like a fucking rock hard 15 pack on him.
I don't mind him.
I
kind of like him. He's got like fun goofy dad energy.
Yeah.
But I
he's-
also feel like he's probably racist.
Yeah. Speaking of racist,
Well, so next up is Steel Chambers. Okay.
Steel Chambers!
Bullshit.
Steel Chambers.
A 35-year-old bodyguard who is definitely a murderer, aka the Iron Enforcer. He's a fucking shirtless Vin Diesel looking motherfucker with a
fucking
giant
huge.
cannon on his arm.
Yeah.
I love the Iron Enforcer. He sucks so much.
Yeah.
He gets out of
I
the
can't
limo
stand
and
this
then
man.
he points forward and says like, "Be gone," and it drives away. Even though I think there's still 7 people in there,
No,
He's really good.
or did they each take a separate limo, or it like picked them up one at a time?
Yeah, it drives away from all of them because he
Oh, it does. Okay.
he says it after it starts to leave. Like
Yeah,
that was
he's-
an ad lib for sure.
He
has,
is the highlight of my viewing experience. I
I-
love him so much.
Did not.
I don't care for the man.
I
have a
don't
quote
care
from
for him
him.
either. I don't want him to win. But he's such like a self-parody. He's such like
He
an
really
Image
is.
Comics motherfucker.
Well, here's a quote for everyone to enjoy. "I'm here for one reason: destiny. Annihilation is my name. Winning is my game."
And which is
Fucking
not
hell.
true. Annihilation is not his name. His name is Steel Chambers or the Iron Enforcer.
No way in hell is his name Steel Chambers.
Yeah.
He goes inside and Creature asks him about his big gun, and he says, "It's the most high-tech weapon to date."
Yeah.
Today.
Just in general.
he has a steel arm and a giant gun on the other arm.
He's terrible.
He looks like shit. I mean, they all look like shit, but
Like,
he looks like shit.
Yeah.
I don't like actively like the thing about the Iron Enforcer is that I like to see him on screen because I want to know what he will do. Whereas like some of these others just inspire a deep and lasting dread in me.
I
Yeah,
was
Major
just like-
Victory asks him if it... Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was like, is he here on the wrong show? He looks like he's trying to be a super villain.
There's some
I have a theory about Steel Chambers that we'll get to later.
there's some
that he's-
information we learn about him later that makes this even better.
Next, we meet Mary Votava, a 28-year-old real estate investor from Seattle, which is just such an admirable thing to be in life.
That is code for parents are rich and white.
And I'm probably a landlady in a city with like 1 million homeless people.
Yeah, it's just one of the most terrible.
Her character is Monkey Woman.
Mm-hmm.
She wears a fur bikini with a staff and bananas on her utility belt, and she's got like leaves tied into her hair that will become relevant for something I'm going to get mad about later. She goes inside and demonstrates her ooh ah ah monkey screech, and then there's a comically loud record scratch just to make sure you get that they're weirded out by it.
I'm really glad that they that she doesn't do that a lot.
Yeah.
She does it
in celebration.
several times.
But she could do it a lot more.
Yeah,
I'm
I have to
thankful
say-
that she doesn't.
That's true.
I have to say, like, fuck Beta Landlords, but as far as the character, I am very charmed by Monkey Woman. I like that she was like,
Well, she's Squirrel Girl.
basically, she was like, this is a great combination of my two skills, gymnastics and making monkey
and
noises.
woman.
She has a commitment to character that is not present in the others.
Yeah.
And that's because I feel like her character is Monkey Woman, and it's very easy to embody.
Yeah.
Next,
Not like
next we
Creature
meet,
would be hard to do, though. She still failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creature still.
Next
What
we
is
meet
Creature?
Nell Wilson,
Okay.
a 42-year-old. She's listed as a single mother, but like, I mean, surely she has a job.
Yeah.
But okay. She is Fat Mama. She's got a utility belt of donuts.
Yep.
Stan
couldn't help but
that,
laugh every time she was talking about the character of Fat Mama. He was just like,
she's great.
This is the best.
I love Fat Mama.
Yeah. I think she might be my favorite.
Yeah.
I hate how the show treats Fat Mama.
Oh, you didn't like when she gets out of the limo and they do like an earthquake effect?
Yeah.
And shake the screen.
I was like, oh no, Fat Mama's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
For this show.
Yeah, she says that her kids inspired her to audition to rid the world of bullies and show people that being overweight doesn't mean you can't be happy and do cool shit.
Gotta love her.
I love
she's
her.
Great.
I love Fat Mama.
And then we go inside to the house, and she tells Creature that eating donuts gives her superpowers, which we don't actually know what they are. Mm-hmm. And then we cut to a talking head with Creature, and she's like, I'm a little worried about kids seeing that donuts could be part of loving your body.
Like, fuck you.
Fuck off, Creature.
Yeah.
Creature, shut the fuck up.
For real.
Tanya, shut up.
Should we be telling our kids that they can have Little a Donut as a treat?
Yeah,
you eat
course.
raw food. Shut the fuck up.
Should. Yeah.
Yes.
Fat Mama's
Donuts
great. She has like a really like her cape is like spray painted in this like really cool design that says Fat Mama. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I love it. I love Fat Mama.
Next up is Darren Passarello.
Hey.
A 19-year-old fucking Staten Island boy, college student, aka Nitro G. I love him.
He works at a comic store.
Yeah, he's like, I work part-time at a comic book store. It's the coolest job ever. Yeah. I'm like, oh my god.
He's a fucking living energy drink. He's a gamer chair that came to life.
Yes!
Oh my god, he seriously is. I'm
so
so happy for him being here.
Yeah.
He's so sweet. He seems like he's so innocent and
yeah. Next is Chelsea Weld, 22-year-old interior designer, aka Cell Phone Girl. She gets out of the limo and like flips her phone open and she says, I love cell phones. I'm always on the phone.
I
love staying in touch with people.
I love Cell Phone Girl.
Fucking 2006 when this was like a quirky thing and not just
exactly
everyone.
Yeah.
She's so good.
She seems really nice.
She's so nice, and she's also like embodies like a period of time during which
exactly.
Like there wouldn't be a Cell Phone Girl if this show was made now or 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like this is like a girl who was like hanging out with her friends and they were like, you're always on your phone. And she's like, I guess I am.
I guess I'm Cell Phone Girl. I do want to know what Cell Phone Girl's superpowers are. Unfortunately, we will never find out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was waiting. I was actually going to let this run to the end of the episode to point this out if no one else said it. We don't find out anyone's superpowers in the entire episode.
Nope.
You can edit that out if you want to keep that going, because that's a
No. It's ridiculous. Yeah. How do you have a like make your own superhero reality show? And in the first episode, we meet all the characters. We don't learn a fucking thing about anyone's powers.
Nope.
The only thing we learn is that Fat Mama gets hers from eating donuts, whatever it is.
It is insane.
And like Iron Enforcer, like it
Big
couldn't
gun.
be clearer that his gun is fake and doesn't do anything. But like he doesn't even say what it's supposed to be. Like, I can't fire it.
Well,
no, he does actually describe it later.
Correction.
In a very important scene that we'll discuss at length.
Oh, yeah.
It is the most advanced weapon to date.
Yes.
God. Just strike that from the record.
Next up is Matthew Atherton, 34-year-old software engineer, aka Feedback. He says when his dad died when he was a teenager, comic book characters became his role models, and he had to quit his job to be on this show because they wouldn't give him time off. Feedback, cinnamon roll, protect him.
I don't mean to be cruel, but I did, like, this nearly put these, like, 15 seconds that we have him, nearly put me to sleep.
He is
You think so?
He's a color swap for Major Victory. He's a palette change for Major Victory.
He's Major Victory without the charisma.
He is Major Victory without the charisma. He's also a computer nerd, so you have to respect that. Just kidding. But
he'd be on Reddit now.
He looks like Levity, but doesn't really say anything about himself. He's just like, I like superheroes.
Unlike the next one, who says something about himself, which is really fantastic.
Yeah, E. Quincy Sloan, 34-year-old fire captain, aka Tyveculus.
Now
he's kind of got like a Roman soldier aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He says he's got 3 sons and he's here to make them proud.
And I love that he describes it as like he's like, I told my sons I would be on the show, and they said that's cool.
That's cool.
Which made me laugh so hard. Like he couldn't even exaggerate their enthusiasm for
Not
this.
like my kids said it was cool, just they said that's cool.
He's good though. I like Tyveculus.
I like Tyveculus, but he is definitely a Martian crypto fascist. Which I don't love.
Fair enough.
And lastly,
But not leastly.
we have a hell of a name, Tonatsin Mondragon.
Which is a really
Probably
good name.
Mondragon.
It's such a good name.
A 30-year-old property manager, aka Lemuria. She's wearing a big old sparkly gold suit, and she explains Stan wanted to have a little fun, so he let the sci-fi.com fans do a poll to choose the final contestant.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't tell
Good
you
for
why.
Stan.
I couldn't
Glad he
tell
had
you
some
why
fun
they
there.
chose Tonatsin Mondragon, aka Lemuria, to
Yeah, I gotta say, she seems pretty bland. I have to assume it's because her titties are out.
her titties are out, and she's got a lot of cleavage going on.
Her costume is perfectly skin tight and really low cut.
Yeah,
so it's
and
just...
that will be a problem later this episode.
Yeah.
For me, and I think also for her. So now we've got everyone. Everyone goes into the house. They all do a big, like, superheroes toast, and they all start dancing.
And there's a really good, like, very quick cut of the Iron Enforcer, like, doing this weird, like, dance.
He's doing he's kind of doing a David Byrne.
Yeah. It's very strange.
He's kind of doing a Life During Wartime.
Yeah. It's really good. I love all of their dances, and except for the part where Creature is on Tyveculus's back, because I don't want to look at Creature.
Yeah, it's fucking horrific, by the way. Like, we don't hear what they're dancing to, we just hear, like, the goofy, like, TV music, and we just get, like, quick cuts of everyone dancing as off-screen voices shout things like, robot style, I could get used to this.
And
very nice.
The memorable and final line, which is Major Victory repeatedly telling Fat Mama to slap his ass.
Yep.
And then who comes on the screen but picture-in-picture Stan Lee.
It is... I think this is a problem that I'm going to have with the show forever. You can tell the budget is not very much. Because they clearly spent too much money on getting to rent this mansion for 15 minutes. Because the TV screen is so small.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Michael Scott dinner party episode, folds right into the wall level TV.
And there ain't a single camera on that TV screen. So that Stan Lee, that's pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Is it? Well, fuck, I didn't even think about that.
All of the Stan Lee is pre-recorded.
Now I'm curious.
There's
I need to keep an eye out and
Almost.
see if he's responding to anything they say.
I think he doesn't respond to anything they say until the elimination. And at that point, he just says generic things.
Yeah,
like,
I don't even think that.
I'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
If this is pre-recorded Stan Lee, this fucking changes everything, and if that's right, I'm furious at myself for not noticing.
Honestly, like, clearly he had to record, like, every week, because he says things that happen during the challenges, so it's not, like, fully pre-recorded, but it's definitely scripted. So...
Yeah.
Well, speaking of how scripted it is, the fucking stupid dance party that they were having for no reason is interrupted by Stan Lee appearing on the tiny screen and going, "Hold it, this is serious business! I've never seen superheroes act like that!"
Yeah. A dance party that
it's
was
like
definitely
fucking
none of their
obviously
ideas.
they were told to have a dance party.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So he's like, alright, well, you're going to the real superhero layer now.
And that's not the last time that Stan Lee chastises our group of heroes for something that they had little to no control over.
He tells them, by the way, that this place is too... He like, chastises them. He's like, this place is too visible. We can't do the show here. We need to take you to our bat cave, which I really think that Stan Lee should not be allowed to say.
Yeah, I think that should be illegal. Is Batcave not trademarked? Or did they just think...
I don't know if it's trademarked, but it's definitely not Marvel.
Maybe he said...
who the fuck is going to watch this?
Maybe he said back cave.
Oh.
No, he said Batcave.
The Bat
But I did like the scene where Fat Mama was slapping Major Victory's Batcave.
Yeah, that was... Wow, she got really in there.
Yeah. I like when he's like, the address is at 11400 Willow Street, and don't you dare write that down. Yeah. I am going to say it on TV, though.
On TV.
Yeah.
And then they all say Excelsior, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you're just like...
And then a Hummer limo takes them to the next location.
Mm-hmm.
They drive through, like, a poor, rundown area, and everyone in the limo is commenting on, like, look, more barbed wire. This can't be the right place. This must be the wrong place.
Now,
This is a bad part of town.
There are poor people here. This can't be right.
yeah, for 8 months out of the year, I live in the LA area, and all of Southern California looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, I have to wonder, like, were they prompted to say all this shit? Because, like, I'm watching this and I'm like, fucking obviously the point of this is that it's like, oh, you don't want to put your secret hideout somewhere that people are going to be hanging around a lot. Like, you don't want to put it in, like, a fucking mall or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody seems to understand the concept of, like, hiding a place.
Right.
Just in general, just like hiding.
Right.
yeah,
So, I mean, really, they don't understand the concept of hiding, but we'll get there in a bit.
they're all really stupid.
I
is the
think
thing.
So,
Like, because there is a part where, what is the computer engineer's name?
feedback.
Yeah.
Feedback is like, it makes sense that the mansion wouldn't be where we would stay. It is very out.
Right, is he like the one person who's watching everyone be like, why are we here? And he's just sitting there like, Jesus.
I wanted the mansion.
Like, I think they're supposed to be, like, showing how, like, random of a place this, like, layer is in.
Well, it's real random.
Yeah.
There's something real random in there.
Yeah.
So they get to this, like, rundown warehouse. They open the door, and there's another fucking Stanley TV in another black void. Stanley explains the concept of a secret hideout. We see Tyveculus in the background lifting Nitro G up onto his shoulder.
Which
so
I
good.
love.
I fucking
It's so
love that.
cute.
You want me to pick you up so you can see?
It's so
He looks like he's
so
flying.
cute.
So Stan tells them that one of them will not be allowed to enter the secret lair. And he says, one of you is a spy. And Fat Mama immediately turns around and is like, Nitro G, it's you little motherfucker, I can tell.
She just doesn't trust people that are small.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Nitro G, I also like Nitro G, who is no longer on Tyveculus' shoulder, is like, hey, does anyone know where Tyveculus went? And he's like, I'm right here, I'm standing right next to you.
I'm constantly asking myself, does anybody know where Tyveculus went?
Yeah, anytime he's not on screen, where's Tyveculus?
He has a very strong codependency issue.
It's so funny that, like, because they're, like, trying to root out who the spy is, but they don't know each other at all, so they wouldn't fucking care.
I mean,
Right.
There's one person, I think, who might be the spy, and that's the person whose name is Traitor written backwards.
So Rodiart steps forward and the fucking dramatic music plays. Levity is like, yeah, I knew it. And I would fucking hope so, considering the way he was talking to you. And Rodiart, he's like, Stan, I've been doing your bidding, sir. And he does a jump spin and turns around and goes, Rodiart spelled backwards is, rips off sticker to reveal another sticker under it that says, Traitor.
Yeah. Fat Mama's like,
And I'm like, oh, okay, that's why.
And he shows them a small video camera, and then he flips open his weird stomach garbage can and reveals that it's got a fucking video screen inside.
Yeah,
and
it's
he's
got
like, I've been filming you the entire time, which is a really wild reveal considering that it's a reality show and literally all of this is being filmed anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's also, so everyone had to have known about this, because California's laws around recording people involves two-party consent.
I mean, they knew that they were being
I think this
filmed.
is Florida. I
No,
might
this
be
is
wrong. I think this
California.
is it?
This is definitely LA.
Okay.
I mean, they were on a TV show. They would have expected that they were being filmed.
Yeah.
There wasn't, I mean, there isn't anything in the footage that isn't also on the show.
That's what I don't fucking get about the secret hidden camera, because, like, he, like, shows them the video, and it's just, like, stuff that was already filmed anyway. Some of it we've already seen, but it's just from a low angle.
One of
And, like-
the shots, he's in. He, like...
Yeah, he's like, hey guys, Rodiart here.
it's clearly not from his, like, chest camera. It's, like, one of the other cameras.
It's so wild. It's so stupid.
So he's like, I'm gonna show you 3 of you who I think are suspect, and he shows the video footage. So first is Levity. So he's like, oh, so if you win, do you think you might make an action figure yourself? And he's like, oh yeah, I might. And he's like, how much would you charge for something like that? He's like, oh, well, depending on the production cost, somewhere between $300, $500. And he's like, wow, so you could become a millionaire if you win this show. And he's like, haha, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly
fucking
the tone
bothers
of the
me so much that he's so clearly, like, being led to say these
he's
things.
like just fucking Dateline NBC ass, like
he's been fucking entrapped by roadie art, and it pisses me off to no end.
I hate it. I hate this. I hate this.
He doesn't say
next
anything about, he doesn't say, like, yeah, I might, which is great because blah, blah, blah. He literally is just saying, like, yes to roadie art's, like, jabs.
Right. And I'll just say right now, I looked this guy up on Instagram. He seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
I looked up his business. Literally what he does is you can send in, like, a picture of, he doesn't have, like, a toy company. He doesn't, like, mass produce action figures.
He makes custom,
you can, like, send in a picture of yourself or a family member or a friend, or you can, like, send in a character that you've created. He makes them into an action figure. He, like, even puts them in, like, the little packaging, like you'd buy it in a store with, like, the name on it. It's cool. It's just like a custom thing.
And it's definitely,
and he has the coolest job of any of these people.
He says he works in a toy store. He doesn't say he owns a toy company.
Right. Like when he says, like, oh, you could become a millionaire off this, and he's like, haha, yeah, like, he's clearly not saying, like, yeah, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
This was,
like, he gave a very good reason. He's like, I'm gay. There's not a lot of gay superheroes. I think it would be really cool to get to be a role model in that way. Like, that's like a better reason than pretty much anyone has for being.
I don't think Stan ever hears that.
No, Stan doesn't hear anything.
I don't think Stan ever hears any of this now.
I know.
I'm starting to question whether he even knows about the show.
Well, not anymore.
But I really think, like, I mean, it's such a weird thing for the producers to choose to do. Because, like, if you're gonna just, like, immediately kick him off, don't tell people he was the only gay one there.
Right. It's not a great look considering...
We didn't get to the reveal yet, but yeah, he is the one that gets kicked off.
Yeah.
Yeah, just considering the state of media and superhero media, not great.
Yeah, I was immediately writing down, like, oh, I guess we kill our gays here, too.
Yeah.
It's like fucking...
So next is Creature, who's... I mean, her crime is, in my opinion, the least objectionable thing that she did, which is she was flirting.
Yeah, her way of greeting Major Victory is like, you and I are going to the club.
The club.
The club. I never wanted to see that clip again.
Yeah, they did show it twice.
Yeah.
Because, this is one of the clips that we've already seen.
And she says, like, she's saying to somebody, like, oh, his body is great and your body is great too. And, like, they crop it so you don't see who she's talking to. I think she's just talking to, like, everyone. Like, I think she's saying it to, like, a woman in, like, a non-flirty way.
She could be saying it to literally anyone. But yeah, then we go back to Stan and he's like, you were flirting with every male superhero.
Are you just here to meet hot guys?
Yeah. Oh, God. Now, last and certainly not least in terms of questionable character is Mr. Chambers, the Iron Enforcer, who we watch him explain how his gun works. He's like, I can fire the bombs and I can trigger when they blow up, so I always kill the person who I want to kill. And Major Victory's like, I don't think superheroes are supposed to kill people. And he points the gun at Major Victory in his face and says, who are you to tell me what to do and who I can and can't kill?
Oh my God.
He's so fucked up.
They're like, are you sure you mean kill? And he's like, yes.
Yes, I want to watch the light leave their eyes.
This is the first of 2 times.
And then 1,000,000% chance this guy is a Punisher fan nowadays.
Yeah, he's so much should not be.
Yeah.
And then we cut next to Creature asking him, why do you talk about killing people so much? And he says, after I leave this house, I'm on my mission to the Middle East.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
He's the
Can we
worst.
fucking eliminate this guy? That Levity gets eliminated for quote unquote not being selfless, while the Iron Enforcer is like, I'm gonna kill everyone in the Middle East.
Fucking hell. Yeah, I was like, when they were like, oh, one person isn't going in, at first I was like, oh, it's like a little premature for that. And then they said of the 3 people, like, which 3 people would be potentially not let in. And I was like, oh, good. They're gonna kick the supervillain out first thing. Good.
Yeah.
Right, like, how did he not? Well, I actually have a theory. Mm-hmm. And this is, I'll just say, this is a theory that I have that does not get confirmed at any point in the show. I think that he's an actor and not a real contestant.
Oh, I think all of these people are actors and not real contestants, but that's just me.
I think that most of them are real contestants,
G
but
has
I
to be
fully
real.
believe that Steel Chambers is an actor.
Steel Chambers, you know what? I think Steel Chambers is a porn actor.
He does look like that. He is, like, I cannot overstate how huge this man is. Mm-hmm. He is gigantic, and he's a skinhead.
And he's always wearing sunglasses, wraparound sunglasses.
I would think that it would be a problem for him being in porn, though, because I don't like to see how low his nips are.
Yeah, they're really...
They are like dangling off the edge of his pecs.
Yeah.
Like, I wanna fucking call, like, a rescue team with a helicopter to help them back up.
And he's so violent, and I, like, immediately when I saw him, I'm like, I like this guy, I don't want to judge a book by its cover. And I ended up
And then he
being
says,
like,
I can't wait to go to the Middle East and kill people.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, you're a real piece of work.
Because you can tell, all of the other stuff is like, it's pretend, right? I mean, it's like, oh, I ate these bananas to gain strength, I'm a monkey.
Yes.
That guy is for sure planning on getting deployed.
I want to kill people.
Like, there was a war in the Middle East at the time. Not that there ever isn't one, but you know what I mean. Like, 2006, he could have actually been like, once this wraps,
yes,
I'm going into the military.
I'm taking this thing and I'm going.
I'm here to show people that superheroes can kill people in the Middle East too, just like anyone else can.
And then Iron Man came out and
everyone said, "Oh, he's right.
Yeah,
he's right."
Yeah.
Now, this is crazy. Mm-hmm. Stan Lee says, Levity, there's a trash can to your right. I can't do Stan Lee voice, I'm sorry. Right. Turn in your costume.
Leah Boykovich.
Which whole outfit. No, like...
That's the thing, is I don't know why they thought that turn in your costume was a good way to eliminate people, considering that their costume is what they're wearing.
Yeah. When he pointed out the trash can, I'm like, is he gonna ask him to get in the trash can?
He was gonna get teleported.
Levity, get in your bad boy can.
Yeah. Get in the trash.
I mean,
Levity, you're cancelled.
I thought that there would be, like, a trap door. Not like a trap door, actually, but, like, he would step in the trash can and then get, like,
I thought the Iron Enforcer would shoot him.
Iron Enforcer, please execute Levity.
I have placed Iron Enforcer to make sure you all follow the rules.
So he takes off the parts of his costume that he can, his wristbands and, like, his belt. Mm-hmm. And he drops them in the trash can, and then there's a CGI lightning bolt that strikes the trash can and sets them on fire, and they explode.
Yep. Yeah.
Amazing.
Pretty
Good
great.
thing it's a metal trash can.
That's where the budget went for the show.
Levity looks like Boone from Lost, I'm just realizing now.
Kind of does.
Kinda. I mean, like, kind of every, like, buff white dude did.
He's got that kind of swoopy hair.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was very sad to see Levity go.
Goodbye, Levity.
I was too. I really wanted, like, I want this guy to win. And immediately the show's like, no, he's gay.
Right.
We do get a gift, though, which is that Rhodey Art is also gone from the show.
Oh my god.
Was Rhodey Art really ever here to begin with?
Whoa.
He had a thing on his chest that said traitor.
Yeah.
I don't read backwards.
When I see someone with a dumbass name, I immediately try to anagram it into I am Lord Voldemort.
I do that same shit. Like, if there's ever, like, a weird, like imaginary place name or a character name, I fucking read it backwards every time. I started doing it when I was a kid. I don't remember what book prompted it. It might have been, like, Deltora Quest or something.
I mean, I try to make, like, anagrams out of stuff when it's, like, Reince Priebus.
I had a teacher in high school, an English teacher, whose name I plugged into an anagram generator because we didn't like him very much. And we got Banjo L. Snort, and that is all I can think of him as now.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna
Banjo
edit
Snort.
the beginning of the episode and change my superhero
Yeah.
name.
Okay, you can be Banjo L.
And I will also be Banjo L. Snort.
I'm
shortened
still
to
the Martian
B or-
Manhelper.
I do like Martian Manhelper. So Stan tells them to head on into the warehouse and look for the freight elevator. And they walk in, and it's like some kind of like clothing warehouse. And there's two Asian women like yelling at each other in a foreign language that I don't recognize.
I slam my head against the wall.
As weird, like, mystical music plays.
Like, the 2000s were so hard on, like, casual racism towards Asian
now
people.
we're better now, but it was a real rough time.
And they're
it's
freight elevator?
It's more insidious now.
Yeah, so they're like, do you know where the freight elevator is? And they're just, like, gesturing and continuing to yell.
It seems like they're not even pointing at the elevator. They're just like, go away, stop talking to us.
Yeah, they're just like, fuck off, I'm trying to work.
Yeah, but then they just, like, look around and find it.
I mean, it's not a real warehouse, right?
No.
Like, these are just actors who were hired to yell at each other.
Yeah.
And then they go
It's
to an
so
elevator
weird.
that they've painted on rust onto, and it, like,
Yeah.
looks like cartoon rickety.
Yeah.
That's condemned. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh, should we get on the condemned elevator? I don't know.
They are all acting so bewildered by the idea that their secret hideout would be designed to keep people out.
Yeah, yeah. Also, just, like, the concept of, like, kayfabe in this show is it's so, like, plastic. It's hard to tell because it's like, there's no fucking way that a TV show would allow them to go on an actually condemned elevator. None of them are stupid enough to think, like, gee, this show is risking our lives for no reason. But they all
when
are
they're
like,
on the elevator... When they're on the elevator, you can hear them play Metalscrape.wave, and you can fucking hear it loop. They play it like 3 times. It's like...
But they have a talking head of one of them being like, geez, I'm wondering how much we all weigh. And she says, like, how much do 12 superheroes weigh? It's like, I don't know, probably about exactly the same amount as 12 people?
Well, actually, Tyvaculus
heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah, Tyvaculus is very dense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Steel Chambers is made of steel.
I can actually tell you right now. I did look up. I don't know where this information comes from. I guess just like the sci-fi.com website when this show is airing. We do know the Iron Enforcer, one of his powers is densest bone structure in the world.
I did see that.
Okay.
Densest
so
bone
he really
structure,
shouldn't be on this elevator.
No.
Yeah. Like, you ride alone.
But
So they get off the elevator into a hideously ugly reality show house.
This sucks so much.
open concept.
With like, it's got like comic book art on the walls and ugly ass rugs on the floor, and Major Victory says it's a superhero's wet dream.
And there's 10 twin beds with their names on it.
Which, how did they know to decorate the lair without the bed for levity?
Because
I actually was thinking about this yesterday. I'm sure that they knew he would be the one eliminated on the way, and how long does it take to just like switch the red sheets for the blue sheets or whatever?
And also that bed sucks. Those beds,
they have to share a fucking giant bedroom with 10 twin beds. It sucks. And Creature's like, wow, I get a bed.
Yeah.
Major Victory is like, how am I going to jack off in here?
Right.
What a nice change of pace, a bed.
God.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is so cool.
Fucking Creature, the freegan.
Yeah. So they sit down for lunch, and Creature's like, wow, food. But it's cooked? Ew. And Stanley explains, he's like, now obviously we can't test you on stopping trains and shit, but we can test your character.
Why acknowledge that?
But
they're not
that be
allowed
such
to,
a better show?
Like, they're not allowed to
just
acknowledge
this week on Who Wants to Be a Superhero,
which
10
one of
people
you can
get killed by a train.
No, I mean, like, I know, but, like, he could just say, like, what makes a superhero isn't your strength or whatever.
Right.
It matters your character. Instead, he says, like, obviously I can't. Like,
right.
Okay, then don't say...
Not with that
Like,
attitude.
if you acknowledge that that's fake, then I'm not gonna believe any of the other shit that happens. Like,
Creature, you're gonna have to stop a bank robbery.
Right.
I like Major Victory gets a little talking head here where he's like, a light bulb went on my head when he said that. We can't be superhumans, but Stan wants us to be superhumans. I think it would be easier to fly.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Have some fucking confidence in
Yeah.
yourself.
He
wants me to prove that I have a good character.
You had a vocal typo
That's
just
not
there.
happening.
He did say he doesn't want us to be superheroes. He wants us to be superhumans. You said humans twice.
I do.
Not important.
Well, no, it was. We can't be superhuman, but we can be a superhuman.
Oh, is that what he says? Okay.
I don't know.
I think that's what he said. Anyway, everyone gets their fucking communicators, which are just fucking Blackberries, and Nitro G is like, I can't. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
He's like, I've wanted one of these for years, but he calls it a
It's
communicator.
literally a Blackberry. Like you can see the word Blackberry on it.
I think Nitro G's power might just be that he has monster energy for blood.
He probably does.
Do you think he actually was like, I was so excited to get a BlackBerry, I've wanted one of these for years, and they were like, you have to retake that and say communicator.
I don't even know if he said communicator. He might have literally just been like, oh, sick, a Blackberry.
He has a talking head and he said, when we got the communicators, I was so excited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is another problem, though, that I have with the show, which is everyone gets a communicator. So now I'm just back to the question of, why is it turning your costume? Why isn't it turning your fucking communicator?
Oh my god, that's a good question.
Because they have to turn in the communicator.
Yeah.
Because Levity didn't have a communicator yet.
I'm just like, what's gonna happen when someone whose costume is just tights gets eliminated?
Yeah, what happens?
Like, do they have to strip
what the
down?
fuck is the gold woman gonna do?
Yeah, what the fuck
She doesn't wear anything that's
Lemuria?
not just clothes.
What would happen if Balloon Boy got through and he had to take his costume off? That's just like removing his
He would
skin.
have to pop the balloon.
There's a nude man under there. There's a very sweaty nude man down there.
Yeah.
And
We
he's
get our
very
second
scared.
Excelsior here, and Stan asks if they know what it means, and everyone says no, and he says it's an old English phrase that means onward and upward to greater glory, which is not true.
What is it?
No.
What does it mean?
I think it's one of those things that no one like really knows for sure what it means, but it's generally agreed to be a Latin phrase, which means something to the effect of ever upward.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. So Stanley's just a fucking liar.
I don't know why he said old English.
Yeah, I mean, Latin is technically not Old English, so I don't know. There's no reason.
Well, it's an old language, and all languages are English.
He's like, superheroes, you're the excelsiest.
Yeah. So the next morning...
Plus Ultra!
The next morning, everyone has been instructed to come outside wearing their street clothes and not their costume for their first superhero mission. I know that it's a reality show, but it is very funny to imagine these as real superheroes because they're all leaving their warehouse at the same time carrying giant duffel bags and getting into a Hummer limo. Like, wow, no one's ever gonna... Like, Monkey Girl's carrying her fucking staff. The Iron Enforcer has his gun. He's wearing it.
Yeah, like he just carries it around.
Yep, because it doesn't fit in the duffel.
There's literally... there's no way to make it conspicuous.
And I'm pretty sure his, like, iron arm...
Happy Weed Minute.
Happy Weed Minute.
Happy Weed Minute.
Happy West Coast Weed Minute.
Oh.
The fuck was I saying? I'm pretty sure his iron
arm.
arm, like, if he was a real superhero character, that would be, like, his prosthetic arm. He wouldn't take it off and put it back on.
Yeah.
So,
Like, what the
like-
fuck is
That's a
Cyborg
good
gonna
point.
do?
Yeah. But he
Well,
doesn't
maybe
have
it's
it
like
on.
Detroit Become Human, where he just projects some skin
Oh,
on.
that's true.
And then he cuts his hair and it falls into the sink, even though the hair is also a projection on a map.
The mistake is always that I forget about Detroit Become Human.
So they open up like the back door of the limo, and there's another screen with Stan Lee on it, and everyone's like, "Oh, Stan!"
Remember
This is
that
like
part?
the fifth time this has happened,
Yes.
and
Remember-
they always act like, oh, "I didn't know that was going to happen."
Remember the part in Detroit Become Human where they just take
Here we go.
the ring off with the knife?
No.
It just comes off.
We can't.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Stan!
Played it or whatever.
I can't get that mad right now. So Stan explains the idea that the superheroes need to be able to change into their costumes at a moment's notice, and everyone's like, "Oh, while
public
feedback's like, yes,
nudity."
I know.
He's like, think of Superman looking for a phone booth. Like,
Yeah.
oh, right. It's not
It's
established.
a problem, though, for me that he mentioned Superman, considering that Superman has, like, tights that he wears under his clothes. Whereas everyone else has their costume in a bag. So maybe don't draw that particular comparison, because you're going to make this way harder than it needs to be.
It's just really well known that superheroes have to find an inconspicuous place to change. Like, he really over-explained
Right, like a
it.
phone booth, which is clear. So Anyway, now I'm just doing cinema sins of Superman. He wearing glasses. So the challenge, we are told, wink, is they're gonna get a page on their cool communicator BlackBerry with Stan Lee's face photoshopped onto it. Because I don't think that's how BlackBerries work. I don't think they had fucking video chat in 2006.
Yeah, no, you get a picture-in-picture of Stan Lee.
He says the task is he's going to page them. They have to change in their costumes secretly and discreetly.
What if they got an
and then they have
Stan Lee?
They have to cross a finish line as fast as possible.
Yeah, and he says specifically, the person who changes and gets across the finish time in the fastest in superhero fashion wins. He said,
Yep.
And now this is why I brought up Monkey Woman's hair leaves before, because like is she gonna do all of the little like braids? She's got her hair like up in a ponytail, and normally it's like all kind of down and it's like kind of like wavy. I don't know how hair works. I don't know what the word is for that. But she's got like the leaves and stuff like tied into it. Like, how is she gonna do that? What?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess this is a problem with superhero design. Is like when are you ever going to, as a superhero, have the time to like do your hair before you go?
Yeah.
right, like,
I mean,
the thing
we
is
can talk
that
about
they're superheroes.
Yeah.
And they're fictional. And they're not
Ding!
real.
I mean,
No, CinemaSins would never acknowledge that.
And that's the biggest problem, is that they're not real, because I like them. Ding!
Yeah.
Anyway,
Scarlett
so...
Johansson's hair changes in each of the Avengers movies really irked me a lot, because there's no way that character would flat iron her hair every morning. Anyway, we can move on.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they go to Universal City Walk for the first time, but not the last.
I remember seeing this and being like, this looks like a fake city. Why does it look like this?
Well, there's your
my
answer.
I'm pretty
so
sure
feedback...
that this is in LA, is why I said that.
Okay. There is a City Walk in Florida.
Okay, I could be wrong.
I think there is also a City Walk in LA. Anyway, so feedback is first up. He gets his page. Stan Lee is photoshopped onto the screen. What it presumably actually said was just go. And he sneaks around a corner and he changes into his costume like right next to a fucking porta potty that he could be changing inside. Which I don't know if I necessarily agree with.
Not a single person.
Two characters.
Nobody.
Two people get really close to the porta potty and don't go in.
One of them
we'll get
gets
to...
okay, we'll get to that when we get to it.
One thing I
there.
do like is that feedback does a little like superhero roll over like a little wall.
He does a tactical roll over the little ledge.
He's in it.
Yeah.
And he does
that's something that I really liked about. I don't think anyone else did this. Is that when he gets the page, he's like making like a show of like being very nonchalant as he walks to a place to change.
Yes.
Like he's just out for a walk with my giant brown duffel bag. And then when he does his little tactical roll, he's like, okay, action mode. And he just takes off his clothes and puts his tights on and his like pads and whatever.
Yeah.
and he's got his eye on the prize.
I feel like some of these are at a real disadvantage by having to fully strip down into their underwear, considering that like Iron Enforcer just has to take his shirt off and put on a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah.
So feedback is running, and as he's running to the finish line, we cut to a little girl sobbing and going, "Help me! I want my mom! I'm lost!" And then we get a hilarious shot
It's the best
of
shot in
feedback,
the entire
just
fucking show.
eyes forward, no distractions, just charging straight past the crying
This
little
is
girl without
where
even
we
noticing
get
her.
To a really good part of my notes where I'm writing down each of their names and what they do, and for every person who fucking ignores this obvious plan, I say, fuck them kids.
Seriously. But like, some of them, it's unclear if they noticed her. I don't think feedback noticed her. I think that he seems to be understanding enough of the concept of being a superhero that if he noticed her, he would have stopped and helped her.
Absolutely.
Which, surprise, surprise, is the real challenge.
Yeah.
But there are people who literally like turn and look at her and are like, pfft, whatever.
Like, yeah, I have a race to run.
Yeah.
We did get, they they showed the shot from 3 different angles, so we get to hear the girl go, "Help me!
Help me!
Help me!
I was so fucking tired of this girl. I wanted her to never get found.
The problem was she had 3 lines that they were like, you have to just alternate between them so that they all have the same, like, chance of hearing you say the thing.
Yes, help me, I'm lost, I want my mom.
This poor girl was
and
fake crying for like 2 hours.
I have a gripe with this challenge because I think that you could make a compelling argument for we were told that the task is change and get across the finish line as fast as possible, implying that there are high stakes and we need to get to the crime to stop it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I can imagine that you see the little girl and you're like, oh, this is like a trap. Oh, that Stanley's gonna lecture me, like, you can't get distracted when the mission is more important. Like, there are security staff who could have helped her. Like, if fucking blue laser's about to blow up the ocean, you're not gonna stop to help a girl who is literally standing within sight of the sign that says, security office this way.
True.
Yeah, it would be really good if they went to help the girl, Stanley burst out of the pond and strangled them.
So we now cut to Tyveculus, who he's
no. Cell phone girl.
Cell phone girl. Oh, yeah, a few of them play at the same time.
Yeah.
Because when there are a bunch that all biff it.
Yeah, we get to Tyveculus, who sees the porta potty, and he's like, a porta potty. And then he drags it forward so he can change behind it.
Just what?
As he's dragging it, an old man walks out of one of the porta potties as he's doing this, and he's just like, hello, sir, how are you doing?
Like, it would be way less conspicuous to just go in the porta potty. No one is watching.
Yeah, we get comedy voiceover of Cell Phone Girl saying, I was really careful to make sure no one could see me while I was changing, as we see three people watching her change.
She's like, I like, oh, I'll hide behind this tree. And it's like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. Like,
yeah, it's like,
she is
there's
well out in the open.
This thing is also shot like a candid camera Eric Andre type thing.
Yeah.
So many people just like looking.
Yeah,
just
it's all
turning
just
their heads
long
like, what
shots
the fuck?
zoomed in of people looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cell Phone Girl, she runs past the little girl, but then she does stop and help her.
Yeah, you could see it on her face. She's like, oh wait, this is part of it.
This is
it.
Like, I think a few people actually do it, like, actually see the girl and, like, help her. I think a couple of them, honestly, I think all of them except one actually, like, were just like, oh, this is the real test. Like, this is part of the game. But...
speaking of people who don't, though, Tyveculus is fucking out of there.
Yeah.
He runs past the little girl, like, dead ahead, no distractions, and he says, I hope I made Stan proud. I fulfilled my objective, and I did it quickly. So be it.
Yeah,
it is so good.
They definitely...
He's like, I know I ignored the child. I don't care.
When they celebrate, like,
oh my god, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Did you like, by the way, when Tyveculus pushes the porta potty back with his costume on?
Yeah.
There's two, like, old white people staring at him like, what is happening?
Yeah.
What is this city coming to?
I just came to go to the Universal City Walk.
I'm just here to go to the Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
Look at some famous guitars. And get a famously decent burger.
Decent is a strong word for the food at Hard Rock Cafe.
It's fine. So Fat Mama's running. Her donuts are falling off of her utility belt, which is pretty funny.
I have to say before, like, for all of the people that run past the girl, they must have had, like, a talking head question where they were like, do you think you made Stanley proud? Because, like, almost all of them are
yes.
I hope I made Stanley proud. I hope I made... Yeah, like, it's so...
I love, by the way, Fat Mama stops to help the little girl. She fucking stays in character. She's like, it's okay, Fat Mama's here.
She's so good.
So Fat Mama is the one person in this entire thing that I think genuinely gave a shit.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't, like, even think about it.
No.
She sees the girl immediately and she's like,
let's help. She, like, completely drops the task. She's just like, oh my god, are you okay?
Yeah, and it's very, like, she's not, like, trying to get it done quickly or whatever. Like, she's trying to help this girl. Like, the other people, like, I mean, if we can jump ahead, like, Major Victory is also, like, talks to her, like, sees the girl, and is like, where is she? Does anyone have this? Is this
yes, a
anyone's
lot of
child?
people ask that, by the way. She's like, I can't find my mom. And she's like, where is she?
Right, and it's like, so
Oh,
clearly
you don't know where she
like,
is? Where is she?
They're like, oh, let's get this problem solved as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
And it's like, she's scared. She's a kid.
Yeah.
And Fat Mama is just very clearly just a mom seeing a kid in this situation.
We get to the next...
We love Fat Mama.
We get to the next trio of people who are changing.
The trio, because Monkey Woman climbs into a tree.
But before that, I want to address the fact that we get a shot of Lemuria, who's running, and then jumps onto a trash can, and then the trash can falls over with her inside it, and it's really not clear what she was trying to do.
I missed that.
It's really funny. I highly recommend going back and watching it.
Monkey Woman is deciding to be in character by changing in a tree, which is like, first of all, it's incredibly extra and I love it.
Yeah.
The task is to not be seen, and like everyone is watching her do this.
Well, if you get
that's already crazy.
If you get high enough in a tree, no one will see you.
I have a problem though, which is I don't think that she did this. No. I don't fucking believe it for a second. Because like I said, like first of all, the thing that she changed into is her fur bikini. Like how the fuck could she put that on in a tree? But more importantly, she's got like in the tree, she comes down, they cut to her climbing back down, and she's got her hair down, she's got the leaves tied in it, she's got her weird like jungle eyeliner or whatever the fuck it is, like bullshit, she did not put that on in the tree.
I think the production team like let it slide because it was such a good idea to have her just climb up the tree.
Consummate professional Iron Enforcer literally just has all of his clothes draped over his cannon.
Oh, by the way, when Monkey Woman runs past the child, not only does she ignore her, but she's like holding her staff above her head, like, I did it!
Yeah, and she says, she's so fucking triumphant. I'm so proud of her.
She says, this is very much in keeping with Monkey Woman.
Which,
fuck them kids.
Hell yeah, a monkey would not help a child.
Monkeys hate kids.
Tarzan.
If I see Tarzan, I'm pushing him out of the tree. I don't care if he's a baby.
I was begging deep in my heart of hearts for Iron Enforcer to notice the child, even though I knew he wouldn't. Iron Enforcer just strolls by, kind of like turns his cannon to the side.
I saw the kid, I knew that she was a trap, probably planted by the village, so I made sure to take her out once and for all.
Damn it, I was gonna make that joke that he just turns and annihilates the kid with his cannon as he runs.
And you know that his cannon makes sure that he always only kills the people he wants to kill. So he really
so you can be sure that he wanted to kill her.
Yeah, he runs past the little girl, no hesitation. He brags in the voiceover, he's like, nothing could distract me from my mission. Now we see Lemuria, and boy do we see her.
Boy do we see Lemuria.
So we learn...
She needs to be wearing a bra.
No, yeah.
I thought you were saying, no, she doesn't. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. She is full-on sprinting, and it hurts to watch.
Yeah.
She's in like 6-inch heels.
She's like holding her other costume, like her old clothes.
She is the only person who is still carrying the duffel bag. Like she's like, well, I don't want to leave my clothes behind.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the other people did. Maybe they left it on the floor or something.
There's a pathos for Lemuria here. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for her.
I do too. She stops to help the girl, but she looks so uncomfortable with it. She's like, let me...
Luckily, there's like
I'm
5
Lemuria.
signs that say, security office, this way.
Yeah.
Like, she is the most transparently just, like, a working actress who, like, an extra, or a working actress who just wanted, like, who needed something to be on. And... Yeah, it's very
she's a property
much
manager. Are you saying that you think that the jobs that they listed for everyone were not necessarily true?
I didn't think. I think that a good amount of these people are just actors. Like,
more on that later, maybe.
Fat Mama, who says where they say she's a single mom. I mean, she's not multiple moms. So
I literally could not.
That's true. She is only one mom.
I'm really single moms are the real superheroes.
Wow.
Well, that will be proven when Fat Mama wins this fucking competition.
She's gonna fucking run away with it, and it's gonna be great.
So lastly, we have Creature, Major Victory, and Nitro G,
my God.
all of whom just fully change in public. Literally, like, Nitro G, like, he, like, walks into the middle of an open area.
And then he rolls.
He's like, check this out, everybody!
Or, like, next to a bench.
Literally, the best thing ever is that, fittingly, Creature sees a fucking trash can, and like a raccoon,
just her instincts take over. Maybe there will be lunch for me in here.
And is not hidden by it.
Right.
This is
She's
where
like-
I belong.
She's halfway.
Well, this is
in.
my calves have their secret identities. I have to hide those.
Yeah, she's literally just changing in the trash.
She's just standing in a garbage can, like waist high, while she puts on her goggles because she doesn't have like a mask.
Right.
Like you can see
Yeah.
it's the same person.
She's got the
Yeah.
same dress.
It's very stupid.
So, Nitro G, when presented with the child, is too fucking fast for her cries to reach him.
Yes.
He is so speedy.
He's breaking the sound barrier. Creature is the one who fully
Sees
turns her
the
head to look at the girl before facing forward again, continuing to run, and then she even like cracks her
cracks
stupid
her
whip in
whip.
celebration
Oh my
of what a
God.
shit job she just did.
Johnny Test
Hooray!
whip
I
crack
fucked up.
sound effect.
I could not
There's a
stand
Yeah.
that.
Johnny Test fucking whip crack sound effect over it. It's so
When
good.
she's clearly just like,
Oh my god. Fucking Johnny Test
Yeah.
ass.
Now, Major Victory is, on the other hand,
Oh my God.
fucking, like, hot dogging and doing weird bullshit.
Yeah, he's being like super
every time
hammy.
he like runs down the steps and he looks right and left, and then he like,
He's chasing a man, and then he
he does
the
like
child.
finger guns at the pigeons. The last thing he does is he runs up behind a guy wearing headphones and stops to like dance and like snap his fingers to the beat that he can't
Right.
hear
it's
because the guy's wearing headphones. The guy I don't think even knows he's there and just keeps walking. At that point, he notices the girl and he immediately goes, "You can't find your mom? Where is she?" And then he's like, "Does anyone know who Alice is?" He's like
He's just like, "What's your
screaming.
name? Alice? Alice!"
the kid's name out.
What
is
so
the point of
fun.
that?
I mean, that would work. Like, if I was a mom and someone started shouting my kid's name, I would go to that
I mean,
place.
if you were looking for your kid, yeah. It
Yeah,
was just
and-
so, I mean, like, literally, like,
Well,
he doesn't yell it as loud as he can, he yells it as superhero-ly as he can. He's like,
Yes, he just does Will
whose
Ferrell
child
voice.
is this?
and, I mean, we have something to get to here, but, I think I have just, thought that one thing that Stan Lee overlooks is the possibility that this child was abandoned on purpose. And this is
because she sucks.
this is the next Hitler.
Maybe this kid has bad vibes.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, exactly. the greatest crime imaginable.
Yeah, Stanley appears on the screen at the end for the elimination and he's like, "Did any of you even consider that the child might have had bad vibes?"
It just goes, vibe check.
But not considering
Charging your
this,
costume.
and clearly knowing that this is the goal.
Yeah, that was what Iron
Victory-
Enforcer did. He pointed his gun at her and said, "Vibe check," and then he shot her.
Major Victory doing something that makes me scream, "Don't pick up the child," picks
He
up
does
the
pick
child.
up the child.
Which I
Well,
was
now
prepared
to-
for.
In his slight defense, he asks her if she wants him to carry
Yeah.
her. I don't know why.
She's
The
still
security
very
office is
upset.
Because
right
it
there.
looks
Yeah.
more superhero-ly.
Yeah, I
It's a
guess.
bridal
So
carry.
that's
It
the
doesn't
that's
look
the
like
end of the
he's carrying a
challenge.
kid. Anyway.
Huh?
He's doing like the bridal carry. He's not even
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's true.
here, I'll, you know, like, hug my neck, I'll hold
It's
you.
not like a fireman's
Yeah.
carry or like a piggyback.
Yeah, lifting
So
her
just to
over his
recap,
shoulder.
Fat Mama, Major Victory, Cell Phone Girl, and Lemuria did help the child. Everyone else didn't.
All
Good job,
6
everybody.
of the other contestants did not help. More
yeah,
people.
and some of them, including Creature, straight up looked at her and kept
Yep.
running,
I would
which
be
is
at this
incredible.
point like, maybe there's something wrong with this challenge I've designed.
I don't know. I think it was pretty indicative of a lot of their characters.
That's true. Bystander syndrome.
I mean,
is
Monkey
very
Woman
strong.
specifically said, "I stayed true to the character of Monkey Woman."
That's true.
Iron Enforcer said, "My biggest mistake was that I let her live."
Yeah.
So
Cable-
Stan appears on a tiny TV and explains to them that obviously the goal was to help the child, duh.
Right.
And at least, to Feedback's credit, he's the only person who's like, "Oh god, I didn't even notice her."
Yeah.
Yeah. He specifically just says, "I placed a little girl," which I found very funny.
The funny thing is, like, they just show all the people that, like, saw her, like, they just bring her to, like, the security desk, or, like, security office, that, like, we don't see them even walk into.
Yeah.
I am sure that there was just, like, a producer around the corner, just like, "Great job, don't tell the others about this. Go to the exit," or whatever. Like,
Yeah. So
They
so they
reabandoned
go to
the child.
They go to the roof of the warehouse for the elimination ceremony, which hysterically is delivered from a big, like, one of those, like, TV billboards.
Yep.
And I can't tell if this is, like, a budget thing or if this is, like, part of the theming, but, like, next to the TV, it's like, big is better, LCD TV for rent, 1366 by 768 resolution. Like,
It has a model number.
yeah, what the fuck? It's like being there.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's as much being there as Stan wanted to do.
So Stan is like, I'm appalled at everyone who didn't help the child.
I was confused how they were going to get the bottom 3 out of this because I was like,
Everyone did so
lot
bad.
of people didn't help her, yeah.
Well, I'll just say, my bottom 3, Iron Enforcer, Creature, and probably Nitro G for his fucking changing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Well, yeah, I mean, Southland Girl only, like, her changing was also horrible, but she saw the girl, so.
She at least, like, hid behind a corner.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, let me bring up a point that I had to rewind at this point. This is why I knew the rules of the competition so thoroughly. It's because nobody won.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, he lied.
He lied, like...
Stan lied, children died.
Well, I mean, it's like Fat Mama said when she, like, learned that Rhodey Art was Trader backwards. She was like, there's gonna be stuff we're gonna have to really pay attention to. This isn't what it seems.
So the way that the elimination works is everyone has like a glowing yellow box that they stand on, and then there's 3 glowing red boxes in the front. He's going to nominate 3 people for elimination, and they're going to have to step onto the red boxes.
Yes.
So Nitro G is nominated for changing in the open and ignoring the girl, and he's like kind of smiling nervously and like laughing at himself for his fuck up, and Stan is like, stop smiling, this is serious. Yeah. So Stan was at least seeing this part.
That I don't know. I think that's something you could pre-record.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to tell.
Yeah, at this point, I was thinking if there's anything that's not pre-recorded, it's this.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still so generic.
Yeah, so Iron Enforcer is nominated for ignoring the girl and also wanting to kill people.
Yeah.
Monkey Woman is nominated because Stan is like, I think I caught a glance of you looking at the little girl and ignoring her.
Did you see her? And
When
just keep
Creature fully turned her head to look at her, and also changed in a garbage can where everyone could see
I will
it.
say, it's very consistent with Creature's character that she ignored that little girl. And, like, she was probably, to be fair, she was probably on Molly at the time.
You still have to help her. It
Now,
doesn't
is
matter
Molly
what
a raw
the little
food?
girl does.
That feels like that's against the spirit of raw
okay,
foodism.
she was doing peyote. And I had just done some ayahuasca. And
She was licking poisonous frogs.
Yeah.
So this elimination is how I know that they are picking based on who they think will make the most interesting episodes of television and not on the thing that they say that they're eliminating people for.
The fact that Iron Enforcer is still in the show makes me sure that he's a fucking actor.
Yeah, Iron Enforcer not getting eliminated here is so blatant.
Yeah.
A crime?
Literally
a crime. Stan Lee, you have blood on your hands?
Yeah.
Every person he vaporizes is on Stanley's head.
Oh, he also makes them, like, plead their case for why they shouldn't be eliminated. Right. Like, Monkey Woman is, like, on the verge of tears or pretending to be.
She is actively crying.
Yeah.
And she's like, I learned tonight that I get too focused and I miss things that are happening around me. You think she was really crying? I thought she was full of shit.
I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't. I think she was full of shit and genuinely crying.
No,
I'm full of shit, but I'm also really stressed out. I didn't think I'd get eliminated in episode 1.
I think what she actually realized was that, like, this game is more complicated than it seems like. Not like, so being a superhero is harder than I thought. Nitro G goes first, by the way, and he's like, I'm really sorry, Stan. I'll make this up to you. I promise.
That's right. I didn't write down what he said because there was like nothing to it. He was just like, I'll do better. I'm sorry,
it seemed
sir.
like he really like felt bad.
Like he wanted to, he expressed desire to change.
Yeah. Iron Enforcer says, I'm sorry, sir, for letting you down this afternoon. Another reason that I think he's an actor, he's calling him sir. There was much drama going on, and I couldn't focus on the little girl crying. My true nature as a human being, a mortal, is of caring and helping others.
Logan Paul-ass apology.
What a bunch of bullshit.
This fucker's a Trump voter. Like, he talks like him. It's...
There was... it was so forced. It was like...
Yeah,
oh, you don't mean any of this. Okay.
Though, as we're getting the suspenseful shots, he does look like he's going to puke.
Well...
Like, he is heaving. Like, it is, like,
Well,
I
that's
don't
just
know
his
what's
heaving
happening
bosoms.
to him. Like, is his body rejecting his muscles?
My eyes are.
Yeah.
So Nitro G gets eliminated. He takes off his goggles and his, like, sleeves.
Yeah. That's so sad.
And they get exploded with
I think he
lightning.
would have had a great personality to be on this show.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
very
him.
sad. I'm
think-
gonna miss that living gamer chair.
Do you think, by the way, that when they get told to turn in their costumes, like, every single one of them, like, turns to the camera people and are like, what does that
Yeah,
mean?
one of the producers just like, whatever you can take off, whatever.
Now,
Just,
Stan
like, hand
says-
them a baseball cap and be like, eh.
Stan says, I'm sure I'll see you again.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, no, you won't.
Ominous.
It's like,
Like, what the fuck?
yeah, it, like, I'm sure you guys don't watch Drag Race. Do you watch Drag Race?
I don't know.
I watched one season
Alright.
of it. It was the season with Violet Chachki and Katya and Trixie Mattel.
Very good. Very good show.
It was a good season.
They have an All-Stars season where it's like people they come back, and when they're eliminated, she always says like, and you will always be an All-Star. And that had like the same like thing, like it had the same feeling of like Stan saying like, and I'm sure I will see you again. Because, like, you're not done
except
being
Stan
a
Lee seems to
superhero.
hate all of these people.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like, no, this was his one chance to be a superhero because he doesn't have any real powers, so unless they do another TV
Goodbye,
show...
Levity, and I hope you get hit by a car on the way home.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
Poor
And,
Nitro G.
like, I don't know if you've seen that clip of Stan Lee talking to Todd McFarlane. If you haven't, I will link you after this because it's the funniest shit in the world. But he does not mince words.
Do you mean, is it Todd McFarlane or is it Rob Liefeld?
I think it's Rob Liefeld and Todd McFarlane.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's like
It's the
he's
one where
just
they're
like,
drawing, like, Kill Guy or
yeah,
whatever,
and he's
right?
like, this is shit.
Yeah, you might want to tighten up those feet.
Yeah, which I love.
And Rob Liefeld's like, by tighten, do you mean compress into a tiny cube?
I love
and
paying cam girls $5 to tighten up their feet.
God.
Alright, let's wrap it up.
I don't know what that means, but...
Foot binding is a real
oh,
problem.
God. Yeah.
Can you tighten up the feet on level 3?
I don't support foot binding. So anyway...
That's right, Val.
I actually just recently played Titan Feet 2 for the first time.
Titan
Really
Feet
good
2
game.
is great. What if I'm gonna mod Titanfall 2 so the Titans just have gigantic fucking human feet.
Climb in between my toes, Pilot Cooper.
Our only option is a kick.
Feet.
Anyway,
What a
that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
It is.
Goodbye, Nitro G. Rest in
Goodbye,
peace.
Nitro G. Goodbye, Levity. Do we want to do a quick roundup on the superpowers? Because I have the list.
I don't.
What do you mean round up? Like,
Let's do
We
them.
don't know anyone's fucking
So are we
superpowers.
guessing?
Let's do them as they get eliminated.
Okay, sure.
Levity's
Let me pull this up, actually. I closed
Levity's superpower was,
Wait, can I guess?
yeah, I'm guessing too.
I think he has like air powers.
Yeah, me too. I think he can fly.
Mhm.
And I think he's gay.
Yeah, he's also gay, which is a superpower.
If it's not a power, it does
I'm
make
having
him
a hard
super.
fucking time finding this, considering I just had the list open earlier. Is
God
this it?
damn it, Sam.
Okay, here it is. Okay, so Levity, his superpowers were he could make force fields and he could control air,
Oh, airbender.
He's like Airman.
or the game Air Control.
Yeah.
Nitro G's powers,
It's speed, right?
Wait, yeah.
super strength, super speed, flight, and energy manipulation.
Oh, so he's Superman.
Nitro G is OP.
I think you'll find that several of these people are Superman.
Yeah, he's just like Nova or whatever.
What's
Yeah.
Nova's
So
like
they're-
he was in Marvel vs. Capcom. He had like energy powers and he could fly.
that? Okay.
There you go.
I like him. He's good to play in Marvel vs. Capcom.
So everyone, that's your homework. Play Marvel vs. Capcom as Nova.
And
And
install the Titanfall 2 feet mod.
And don't forget, if you're playing and there's a little girl screaming that she wants her mom, make sure to ask her where her mom is.
Yeah, do help.
Shit! I stepped on her in Titanfall.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Damn it!
That's an extra.
That was
Damn
that
it! I used a
squish.
core on her. Fuck!
Salvo core ready.
Help me!
just get the tone locked
No
on the
distractions,
little girl.
Pilot Cooper.
Oh, what a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's wrap this up, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Any closing thoughts? I liked it.
Yeah, I didn't actually think about how we would close it. I like it. It sucks. It's so garbage.
It's really
worse
bad.
than I remember.
It's cringe a little bit. Yeah.
It's terrible,
Cannot
but
wait.
I like it.
We pop in the biggest bottles when Creature gets eliminated.
Yeah, I am going to drop Molly when Creature gets eliminated.
The one thing that really, I'm going to drop it and throw it in the garbage, and Creature's going to go, no.
And then it'll get hit by electricity and explode.
And then she'll jump into the garbage can. That's probably why she did that. She was looking for drugs.
And that's why we don't like her.
I gotta say, yes, it's because I'm straight edge.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I did, the first time I watched the show, I did not realize, because I was like 13, it did not hit me just how shitty. I mean, I knew it was stupid. I didn't know how cheap it was.
Yeah.
That's a real fun surprise for me.
There's a real lack of effort here.
It really comes through in the fact that they go to the mansion for 5 minutes of the show, and then they all are like, all right, everyone, clear out.
Yeah.
And
yeah, this is before venture capital was a big thing. But directly after the housing crisis, or wait, no, 2006. Okay, so directly before the housing crisis. Mm-hmm. So at the height of human hubris, and then the low point of startups being able to get money.
The
Anyway.
.com bubble had just burst.
Damn.
Is that true? I don't
Stan Lee was never.
And cell phones still flipped.
know. Cell phones did
God,
still
the
Simpler
flip phones.
time.
I love you, cell phone girl. You're my hero.
phone girl.
Still don't know what your powers are.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
So
All right. So we'll be back next time with more superheroics. You can find me on Twitter at Posy Stress. You can listen to my podcast, Jergin' It, that I do with my brother about the secret life of the American teenager. And that's probably it. That's
You can
enough.
find me on Twitter at FlightCubB, which is spelled like Flight Cub, with an extra B that stands for Bat Mama.
BYOB.
Cool.
And you can also listen to me on my brand new, well, it's a month old, podcast LMNOP about elementary.
delightful. I'll have to give that a listen.
New on Noisepace.
You can follow me on Twitter at Gigalithic. I draw less and less now. Well, at least online, going to school. Anyway, you can also check out a game that I've done
Oh yeah,
illustration for called Paradise Killer. It's on the Steam store.
The demo is.
Yeah, it's very cool. I don't know if the demo's live anymore, but yeah, you can wishlist it. Anyway, the music's really good. It's great. It's really cool. Check it out.
It's cool.
It's cool.
And
as Stan Lee says,
I don't know what else to say. As Stan Lee says and doesn't know what it means.
Exclesiast. Oh, fuck.
Excelsior. It's Old English for bye and have fun.
Yeah, cool.
It's Old English for like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.